As long as we win one of our last 3 games of the season, the Serie A title is coming back to Napoli. Hello and welcome to Club 4, episode 16 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Coming up today, we are hopefully going to be delivering the Serie A title in the first game. If not, it'll be the second or the third. Unless something catastrophic happens and we lose the title and Roma win it, I can see us winning it in the first one. The first game is going to be against Salernitana, however you say their name. I'm not very good with Italian club names. The other games are going to be against Fiorentina and Genoa, so I reckon we can win it here. If we have a look at the league table at the moment, our opponents today are down in 13th. They got nothing to play for, so I think we can beat them. The last game you guys saw was against Inter Milan in the Coppa Italia, where we delivered the trophy. So if we win the league, we are delivering the double. We are still on a 3.5 star reputation. I reckon if we win the league, we're going to be going up to that 4 star. So let's jump straight into this first game. If we win the title here, we'll just jump to the third game at the end of the season. The team we're putting out there is, and it is a little bit of a change formation. We are going to go with the 5-1-3-1 formation we've got here. The team is Lever in goal, back 3 are Skriniar, Marcato and Silva, Nets and Lisma in the wing-back positions, and Gisa in the centre of the pitch, Tiski, Roger and Akimosh supporting Treviso up front. First highlight is with our opponents on their right-hand side. They've got Lo Celso in their team. Staying out there at the moment, although Nets stepped across, won the ball, gives it to Tiski. Tiski shifts the ball up the centre, finds Roger. Roger controls it nicely, gives it into Akimosh. Treviso's offside. Whatever he does with this ball, the flag's going to go up either way. That shows his inexperience, his youth, his age. Just can't stay on side. It's an opportunity gone for us there. We are trialling this system for the last 3 games just to see how well it is going to work for us. His Nets has the ball on the left-hand side with a throw-in, gives it to Tiski. Tiski's played it back, gives it to Skriniar, and Gisa's now got it. Shifts the ball into Akimosh, who controls it. The ball has gone back to the Netana goalkeeper, we'll call him that, instead of trying to call him their full name. He goes long down their left-hand side. Silva gives the ball to Anguissa, shifts it up to Akimosh. Treviso's onside now. Can he find him? Puts it across, doesn't need him. Puts it into the back of the net. 11 minutes on the clock. We are 1-0 up. The title's coming to the Maradona. Come on, boys, the double. Corner for us. Goal scorer Akimosh puts this one in. Finds Antonio Silva, but has been cleared. Tiski with a wild shot there. Curling, but goes straight into the goalkeeper's arms. He's slowing the pace down, waiting for his players to get into position. He does roll it out to that right-hand side, goes back to him, passing it around. I thought they're going to make a mistake then, much like Inter Milan did in the cup final. They're coming away down there, right-hand side, but we have won it back. Skriniar puts it up to Nets. Nets straight across the box into Akimosh. Second goal of the game for him. He's on for a hat-trick, that boy. Usually when he has a strike, it goes over, it goes wide, but he's got his scoring boots on now. He knows where he's aiming for. 2-0 to us. Throw in for us. Lisma gives it to Akimosh. Akimosh runs into centre, gives it to Silva. Marcato, back to Silva, and shift it onto that right-hand side where Lisma is. Can we get the ball going forward, please, boys? Gives it to Akimosh for his hat-trick if we can. Marcato gives it to Skriniar. Tiski on that left-hand side. He got Nets on the overlap. Finds him. Nets floats it into Roger. Roger's head. There's our third. Game over. The title is coming to us. Serie A champions. Coppa Italian champions as well. What a season. Absolutely fantastic season. And 2 seasons where we didn't win anything. First one with Birmingham. The second one here at Napoli. We've made up for it now with the double here. At half-time, 3-0 to us. Making 4 substitutions as our opponents today have a free kick. Launch it straight out to Marcato, into Skriniar. Skriniar and Marcato are coming off. Roque and Losa are coming on from. We've lost the ball, but Skriniar, like a wall, wins the ball, but loses it again. As Netana go down their left-hand side. Can we get the ball back, please, boys? Don't want to concede a goal today. Shifted into the box. They have found the back of the net. Maybe those substitutions are going to work for us. It is 3-1. The other guys coming on is Pucci coming on for Anguissa in midfield. And Borhi is going to be coming on for Treviso up front. Treviso hasn't done anything in this game, so that's the reason we're taking him off. Borhi is quite knackered from playing yesterday, well, what would be yesterday in the game for the under-20s team. Hopefully we can see the rest of this game out, no more hiccups. So we've got 22 minutes left to go. Throw in for us, Nets, left-hand side, gives it to Tiski. Hopefully we can get the ball over to Akimosh. I want him to get his hat-trick today. Nets, can he find a cross? He's not, he's cut it back to Losa. Losa gives it back to Nets. Into the centre now with Pucci. Pucci out to Nets. Nets is in the box. He puts it across to Tiski. He hits the defender and it's been cleared for a throw-in. That was a poor, weak attempt from him. Final substitution of the match is Tiski off and Raspadori on for him. That attempt from Tiski is what's made me take him off, as we have the ball in our defence. Losa with the ball. Takes a couple of steps, then launches it, trying to find Raspadori on that left-hand side. Couldn't find him, though. Our opponents come away with the ball. They have a poor pass into Roger, though. Roger's one-on-one with the goalkeeper now. Oh. Just toe pokes it straight into the arm of the goalkeeper. He should have just blasted it with power. We're into the last minute of normal time. We have 4 minutes of time added on at the end of this match. They're just getting all the trophy celebration stuff ready now. Getting that podium up. Getting the trophy to us. 2 minutes left to go until we can lift the Serie A title. What a season it's been for us. After chasing Milan down, they're now finishing 5th. Rome overtook us. We chased them down. Winning the Coppa Italia as well. Getting to the semi-finals of the Champions League. That is going to be our aim next season if we stay here at Napoli. Winning the Champions League. We've gone 2 minutes over now. 2 minutes over the allotted time. There goes the whistle. Serie A champions. This is the second time this week we have lifted a trophy. Raspadori's going to be stepping up, taking this trophy up, showing it to the fans. 2 years of it going to Milan. It finally comes back to the Maradona Stadium. We finally win our first big trophy as well. Here comes the trophy lift. It doesn't look like it's Raspadori lifting. It looks like it's going to be Anguissa lifting this one. And here we go with the trophy lift, taking their time. Serie A champions Napoli. We are on to something here. This is such a good team. A team we took over full of old men. We brought in the youth. We've injected that youth into the side. This is proof of it now. This is proof that it worked. Serie A and Coppa Italia double winners. Come on, boys. There we go then. Napoli do the double. Coppa Italia, Serie A champions. What does that do for our reputation now? We are 4 stars. So next video see, we'll have the 4 stars, not the 3.5 stars. We are definitely on to something now. We're coming up to like the end of the save. I reckon another 4, maybe 5 seasons, we can get it up to there. It's going to be Champions League wins, isn't it? Maybe a World Cup win if we can get an international job. That's not going to be till probably next season, though. So next season, we'll be going for that Champions League with Napoli, and then we'll move on to international football if we can deliver that trophy. What other news have we got in here? Board are happy with us. It's 3 years ahead of schedule. We've won that. Sorry, that's the fans that are happy with that. The board are we're 1 year ahead of their schedule. They're delivering the trophy. Losa picked up an injury. We clinched the title there. There's loads of praise for us. The board are happy with us. Like I said, it's been 2 years with Milan. Back to us now. We'll give Akimosh some praise because he really put us into a good position to win that title. And confirmation, 3-1 winners there, delivering the trophy. Move on to the last game of the season now and just have a party, really. That's all we can do. We are ready for the final game of the season then against bottom of the table Genoa. We did draw with Fiorentina in the midweek game. 1-1, Tiski getting the goal in the 64th minute after going down in the 16th minute. So that means we can only win the title by 5 points, assuming Roma win their game. If not, it's going to be 8 points to us. So let's just jump into the Genoa game then. The team we're putting out there to just finish the season on as big a high as we can is Lever in goal. A back 4 of Lizama, Silva, Marcato and Roque. Smoljanec at the base of midfield. Susik and Kartsev in front of him. Heights on the left, Akimosh on the right and Tiski up front. Corner for us. Akimosh is putting this one in. Floats it towards the back post. He was aiming for Silva. Kartsev picks it up though. After the clearance from Genoa, Roque's got this ball charging down that right hand side. He's stepped in front of one man. Gives it to Kartsev. Kartsev, what can he do with it? Gives it back to Roque. Roque puts it in. Susik, it bobbles around. Akimosh puts it into the back of the net after Susik touches it into his path. 7 minutes on the clock. Napoli 1, Genoa 0. Corner for us. Akimosh on that right hand side. Can he find one of the big centre backs? He does with Silva. Silva hits the post. Gets it back. Gives it back to Akimosh. Akimosh with the shot and he's over the bar. Big goal kick for Genoa then. They're going straight up the centre. And Marcato's let that go through because Silva was there covering. Roque on that right hand side cuts it into the middle now. Smoljanec trying to wait for someone to open up a little bit of space, and it isn't Akimosh who's got that space on that right hand side. Puts the ball across, trying to find Susic with the header, and it's a good save from the goalkeeper. No, it's not. It's hit the crossbar, sorry. Genoa down the right hand side. Lizama steps in, wins the ball, gives it to Heights. Smoljanec into Kartsev. Kartsev back to Smoljanec. Heights on the left hand side. We haven't got that much space for our players at the moment. Susic's got it. It's opening up on the right hand side. If we can shift it there, we do. Into Roque. Roque's got Akimosh if he needs him. Doesn't need him at the moment. Puts it into Heights. It's a good save from the Genoa goalkeeper. We have a throw in right next to the corner flag. Nothing's coming of it though. Half time, 1-0 to us. I can't see Genoa getting into the match. We're expected to score at least another goal at the moment. We just need a second half where we can slam the ball into the back of net 2 or 3 more times. We'll say this to the boys and we'll get them back out there. Raspadori and Kim Min-jae coming on. Heights and Marcato have come off. Silva's put it into the back of the net. Looks like there's going to be a VAR review though. I think he was onside. Hard to be offside from a free kick position like that. Their arms are in the air. It is awarded 2-0. I said I wanted another one in this game. It's come from our big centre-back, Antonio Silva. Akimosh involved in the goal as well. 2-0 to us. Throw in the left-hand side. Lizama with the ball. Gives it to Smoljanec. Susic puts it in. Trying to find Tiski, and he does. It's a comfortable height for good save for the Genoa goalkeeper. And he goes long with the goal kick. Got 3 players over the ball. Kim Min-jae with the head, but we have lost possession. Kartsev, cynical foul. He's got to go because he's on a yellow card already. So that means we now need to bring Smoljanec into this position. And we'll take him off actually. We'll bring Pusi on. And we'll just go with that for the second half. We'll change the mentality down as well to balanced. That's how we started the season. And we'll just hopefully see out these last 20 minutes or so with no goals from Genoa. I want to win this game. I want to finish the season on a high. We make the final 2 substitutions of the game. Then Losa comes on for Roque and goes on to the left-hand side. Lizama's now gone to the right. We've also brought on Borhi to go on for Tiski up front. As Rocky's got the ball on that right-hand side. Gives it to Akimosh. Akimosh to Pushi. Pushi with the shot. Oh, he's hit the post. Tiski's there to tuck it away. There is going to be a VAR check. I think he is offside. I was watching the flight of the ball. I wasn't watching the player. The arms aren't in the air. They are walking back into the central position, so it's probably going to be ruled off. As I said, he was offside. It's a lovely shot from Pushi though. If only it hit the inside of the post and then rolled back in, not into the path of Tiski, we'd be 3-0 up. But you know, that's luck at the end of the day. We are into 4 minutes of time added on. Final game of this season. Boys have done well in this one. Not happy that Kartsev got sent off, but it's not affected the game too much. There goes a full-time whistle. 2-0 to us. Champions of Italy. Good win for the lads. I'm not even going to give Kartsev a rollicking for getting sent off. There's no point. That's what the table looks like there. We are going to open it up, though, in the stages just to see how many goals we scored and how well we have actually performed here. Competitions-wise here, as I said, the double, winning Serie A, winning Coppa Italia, and semi-finals of the Champions League. Stages then for the league. 79 goals, 22 conceded, 3 lost, 8 drawn. Draws have affected us again. I know we had 10 draws last season, we've got 8 now. We are whittling it down ever so slightly. Hopefully next season we can get 30 wins and get these draws down as well. But I'm really happy with this. 79 goals scored, 22 goals conceded. I think that's the joint lowest in the league with Roma. And goals scored, we are behind Juventus, but only by 1. So we are definitely the best team in the league. If we have a look at what the season preview said, they reckon 3rd. Yeah, we've done it. We've won the league. And 1, 2, 3 players in the Dream 11 and bringing this guy in next season, hopefully. We got the deal agreed in principle. We've got the contract in deal with him as well. We're just waiting for confirmation that is going to go through. It's going to be up to £97 million once we pay for everything that is going to be on it. But he is going to be an absolute world beater here at Napoli. I just can't wait to get him into the side. So When you come back to us, it will be the season review, the transfer special, and the first game of the new season. But I don't think we need a lot in the team. I think we need a left back and a right back and maybe a defensive midfielder, but that is it. We've done our business with Barella and De Kersi coming in, Ferrari. This guy's just going to go straight on loan because we're not going to be able to register him because he is English. We've got Andre joining us as well. We've got Marcellini joining us, I think it is, or Victorini. Some of the guys that went out on loan. Can't actually remember his name now. Victorini, Hugo Victorini. He's going to be coming in as well. Wonder kid midfielder. So we've got the depth in midfield. We just need to sort the defensive positions out. Ferrari coming in is going to definitely sort the strikers out. So happy with the business that we're doing. Happy with the season it is. Next season is going to be the Champions League though. Double winning Napoli. What a season. If you guys enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you very much for watching.